Oh my gosh. What do we have here? Apparently, we have standard Showdown prize packs from all over the map. All right, we're going to get to cracking these open. How's everybody doing? Greg Rubens, especially. He sent me a little something. My post office, they just never mark these things off. I don't know what's wrong with them, but it really saves me on steps, I guess. So, yeah, shout out to Greg Rubens, man. I can't wait to see what's up inside of here. We're going to get to cracking that in a second. But first things first, baby. Let's open up some standard Showdown prize goodies. So, how do you get these? Well, it's pretty basic and simple, my friends. You can go to your LGS and you play in standard Showdown events. Basically, like on, I think it's Saturdays they have them. And, yeah, winners end up taking some of these packs home. It's pretty cool. And they're not cheap. And if you go back and buy them on, like, the secondary market, which Joey Moss, of course, did, they add up. This entire opening is probably going to cost about $90 in all. I'll tell you what's hot, what's not, and we'll do it, baby. First things first, Core Set 2019. What is up inside of here? I don't know. But these go for roughly about $10 a piece. I never really had too much luck with these. And as you see, it's kind of weird. They do standard Showdown, they're prize packs, but then the stuff rotates out. It's really weird. So we got Soul Scar Mage. That's right. Prowess. If a source you control deal non-combat damage to a creature an opponent controls, put that many -1/-1 counters on that creature instead. Really cool card. Very interesting. Very interesting. Oh my gosh. I love this card, man. Every noob's dream pool. If you're a noob, you want to pull this. Goreclaw, Terror of Calcisma. Why? Because it reduces the casting cost of all your huge, stupid creatures with power 4 or greater by 2. 2. That is massive. And then whenever it attacks, each creature you control with power 4 or greater gets +1/+1 against trample until end of turn. Only downside with this card, it's a 4/3. I know. Bear Tribal, though. I mean, they should probably consider running this kind of stuff. But then I don't know how many bears are actually power 4 or greater. That's a good question. If anyone can find out how many bears in Magic the Gathering exist that have starting power 4 or greater, I'd love to know that one. Really cool card, though. Foil Swampage. The artwork on these are amazing. That's Alina Danner. Not to be confused with Danny Tanner. Sounds the same, I understand. Oh, and a foil Memorial to Folly. Pretty cool card. Does see a little bit of play. It's nice having something you can do with these cards. Now, if it didn't enter tapped, this card would be insane. It'd be in every single deck. But it enters tapped, and you can add 1 black mana to your mana pool. And on top of that, for 3, sacrifice Memorial to Folly, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. About to rotate out of standard at any moment. That's true. All right. Guilds of Ravnica. These go for about $9 to $10 if I had to give it a gamble. Valiant Knights, the one night card that never saw much play. And there was a little bit of hype around it at first, but it just kind of went kaput. And the ability on it's amazing, but usually you're dead in the current standard by the time you can even get that out. Other knights you control get +1/+1. That's pretty huge. It is a 3/4, so I mean, it dodges a lot of things. You know, not Lava Coil, unfortunately, but for 5, knights you control gain double strike until end of turn. It's a 3/4. Maybe at best you want to have like a 2 of this in your deck. But really, really cool. Then they have cards like Benelish Marshal, which kind of just really set the meta, you know, like, and that just kind of kicked butt, took numbers, and that's the end of the story with that. Just throwing her out there. I know, it's crazy. Mission Briefing, cool card. Again, another card that really didn't see a heck ton of play in Standard. A little bit, but didn't really get too carried away. You surveil 2, then choose an instant or sorcery card in your graveyard. You may cast that card this turn if that card would be put into your graveyard this turn, exile instead. It saw a decent amount of play, but really nothing insane in Standard. I think the last meta is where it really shined. Now you just don't see this card at all. Surveil decks are kind of like a thing of the past almost. Swampy, baby. Good old Swamp by Alina Danner again. Same one, same art, same everything. Pretty sweet. We got it, though. Oh, my God. The bell is broke. Bing. Oh, man, what a hit. Foil Temple Garden. That's got to be, what, $10-15 maybe? Not bad at all, baby. Unfortunately, Celestia is not doing a heck ton of things right now in Standard. You know, top 8ing at least. Not doing a heck ton there, but still really cool. Really, really good pool. Dominaria, babes. Dominaria. I'm sorry. I'll stop saying babe, man. I'm just reminded of Babe Ruth. These packs are not cheap. These packs are typically between $13 and $14 a pop for these. Got Never and Return, pretty legit right there. Destroy target creature or planeswalker, and then the Aftermath on the other side. Exile target card from a graveyard. Create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. This did see a bit of play during Standard. It really did. Release the Gremlins. No, this card just didn't see a whole lot. But double X and one red, it does see some play now a little bit. I think in some modern builds, and I'm sure it sees some play in EDH as well. Destroy X target artifacts and then create X 2/2 red gremlin creature tokens. I would assume it's a great sideboard card or something, or if you run a bunch of I don't know, man. Maybe if you want to destroy your own artifacts and a bunch of like 0 and 1 drop artifacts, then you get a bunch of these 2/2 red gremlin. Maybe a gremlin artifact. No, probably not ever going to do anything. All right, we tried though. Island here, that's cool. Pretty sweet art on this. That's by Titus Olunter. You guys have a favorite artist? Do you have a favorite artist? I do. I can't remember his name though. That is sad. That is really sad. Not as sad as this little desert that's like drying up all this little pond here. Cool card. Haship Oasis. Never really saw any play at all. Pay 1 life. Why would they make you have to pay 1 life to add that to your mana pool? It makes sense though. Then for 3, sacrifice a desert target creature gets +3/+3 until end of turn. Activates ability only anytime you can cast sorcery. I don't think that really saw any play during its Standard. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think it was there, man. I really don't. We start things off. This is Corset 2020 promo pack. These go for roughly about $10 as well. $9-10. Ooh, an island with our little stamp there. That's pretty cool. These stamp cards are really hard to find, especially the foil stamp cards. They are like, try finding a bunch of them on eBay. There's not many out there. People don't want to put them out on the market. These are really, really special here, I swear. Promise you. Oh, a Gilded Lotus. Not bad at all, man. The foil ones are really rare. Gilded Lotus. Add 3 mana of any one color. Gotta love it, man. Black Lotus all day right here. Nasty, nasty, nasty card there. The Negate non-foil version. And a Wake Root Elemental with the old emblem, or the old symbol there. Pretty cool. I just like the fact that they're doing something different with this stamp here. Next thing you know, they're going to be serial numbering cards, guys. That's the next step, I'm telling you. Exelon Standard Showdown. What do we get up inside of here? We'll pick things up a little bit, increase the pace. Fumigate. Destroy all creatures. You gain 1 life for each creature destroyed this way. Hot diggity darn. 5 drop. That did see some play. Glory Bound Initiate. Ah, wonderful sauce. Wonderful sauce. You may exert Glory Bound Initiate as it attacks. When you do, it gets +1/+3 and gains lifelink until end of turn. I really do miss what's it called? The exert mechanic. And there was one other mechanic during this block that was really, really cool. I can't remember the other name of it, but it was really, really neat. Decent card, though. Hour of Eternity, foil. There you go. That's juicing things up a bit. Whole lot to cast here. And then exile X target creature cards from your graveyard. For each card exile this way, create a token that's a copy of that card, except it's a 4/4 black zombie. I wish zombies would have taken off in this current Standard, but they just did not. After course of 2020, I mean, there was some hope there, but it just dwindled. There's no good zombie builds out there, unfortunately. Got the old island here, even with all the help from the guy that gives them all death touch, and +1/+1. That wasn't even enough. War of the Spark Standard Showdown. Here we go. I tried building some decks, but they just don't do enough, man. Woodland Cemetery, about to rotate out, but still, any of these kind of dual lands like this are always going to be worth a little something, between like $2 and like $8. They'll always be floating around that, and then they'll slowly tick up over time. But when it rotates out, yeah, they do drop a lot, because no one has use for these cards, unless you go outside of Standard. Woodland Cemetery, pretty legit card, though. Does help a bit. Leon and War Leader, love this card. She is great. Is that a she? Maybe a he? I don't know. My buddy's dating a girl named Leonie, and she's a she, so I'm just going to assume it's a she. Plus, she has some long hair. Get a load of that hair. Oh my gosh, she needs to shave. Great card. Whenever Leon and War Leader attacks, create 2 1/1 white cat creature tokens with lifelink that are tapped and attacking. It's a 4/4. Legit. Foil Mountain. These are the cool ones to pull with all that nasty art. I'm not sure what they're going for, but nonetheless, they are absolutely gorgeous to look at. My favorite land cards there. And Territorial Allosaurus. Another card that really just didn't see a heck ton of play. Cool ability, though. It's a 5/5 for 4 to bring out, and it's got this kicker cost. And when it enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, it fights another target creature. Only problem is, you got to pay 7 for it to do that. That's kind of steep, man, and that's why I really didn't see a heck ton of play. Cool card, though. Rivals of Exelon. These you really don't want to spend more than $7-8 on. I think I paid $8 for this one though, so there's that. Fumigate. Never really pulled a lot out of these. Fumigate again. And then we got Angrat, the Flame Chain. That's a humdinger. Ew. All right, good pull right there. Not bad at all, my friends. Really cool. Each opponent discards a card and loses 2 life. -3, gain control of target creature until end of turn and tap it. Gains haste. Until end of turn, sacrifice at the beginning of the next end step if it has converted mana cost 3 or less. And then -8, each opponent loses life equal to the number of cards in his or her graveyard. This actually is seeing some standard play recently in some builds. Really, really interesting to note that. It is doing pretty decent, but the price is going to drop really fast. Island over here. Foil Island, always welcome, by Rebecca Gay. And then we have Malfist Revolutionary. The old uncommon. Usually they put some really good uncommons in here that see a lot of play. This one, yeah, it did some things. Trample when Malfist Revolution enters the battlefield or dies. For each kind of counter on target permanent or player, give that permanent or player another counter of that kind. All right. Could have been cool in the new Planeswalker stuff. Radnyx Allegiance Standard Showdown. Let's get the cracking, Captain. All right. These go for about $9 also. Kenjali's Sunwing. Creatures your opponent's control on the battlefield tapped. Great. Sometimes. Just, again, didn't see a lot of play, though. I was really hoping for, like, Naya Dinos to be a big thing. They just never really got there, man. Never got there. Gutter Bones. This card does see a lot of play, though. And it is powerful, man. Just because it's reoccurring. It just keeps coming back. Gutter Bones enters the battlefield tapped. Then you can pay 2 and return it basically back to your hand. And then you can cast it again for 1. It's a deuce 1. It's hard to get rid of this thing. But the only downside is you have to, your opponent has to lose life. They have to lose life for you to be able to use that. So, kind of shapoopy. What are you going to do? Island, loving them. Loving these. This is the nasty sauce right here. A lot of people collect these too. Really, really cool. Great artwork, my friends. And a skilled animator. Get a load of that guy, huh? When a skilled animator enters the battlefield, target artifact you control becomes an artifact creature with base power and toughness 5/5 for as long as skilled animator remains on the battlefield. I had a guy using a deck like this against me once. He actually beat me. Fun to note. Fun to note. All right. This is from Greg Rubens, my ninja. Appreciate you sending this out, Greg. Let's see what is up inside of here. Ow, my fingers. All right. What do we got here? Return shipping address. Perfectly well executed, my friend. Oh, boy. What do we got here? We got a letter. We got some stuff. I had to pull it back for shipping purposes. And we got some cards. All right. I think that's all that's inside. Yes, it is. All right. Let's move this back for a minute. Let's get to reading. One of the things I do the best around here. Letter. Nailed that. Yes. All right. Here we go. Dear Joey Moss, good douche. I just want to start by saying that I love your channel, Bad Boy Gaming, and your son's Bad Kid Gaming. That's true. He needs to drop more videos. I do apologize about that. This is my first ever fan mail to a YouTuber I love to watch. Well, thanks, my ninja. I sent some things for you and some for your son. Okay. The black and blue sleeves are for you, and the Pokemon sleeves are for your son. I think I can figure that one out. I think I got this. I would be so grateful if you could sign the ones in the blue sleeve, and if you can have your son sign the ones in the Pokeball sleeve. Oh, he'll be very flattered to do so. The black sleeve is my own version of a booster pack for you, and the blue-yellow is one for your son. Okay. P.S. In the blue sleeve, there is a Guildgate land and 2 creature cards. I could not decide between the 2 creature cards for you to sign. So if you can, just please pick one of the 2. In the Pokeball sleeve, there is an energy and another for your son to sign. I thought that it would be cool to have your son's signature, of course, and him to be able to sign something too. Absolutely. There is return shipping. Awesome, man. Sicilian, thank you. 35, aka Greg. Man, appreciate it, Greg. Thank you so much for sending this out. Let's get to cracking, Captain, shall we? So the blue sleeve, let me read this one more time. The Pokemon's for him. I'll unveil it. We can open these, though, for fun. I won't show him this video. I'll keep it a secret. Ooh, arena stuff. Okay. So the black and blue sleeves are for you. I would give you could sign the ones in the blue sleeve. Okay, the ones in the blue sleeve are getting signed. Let's open these up. Blue sleeve are getting all signed. I would do this off camera, of course. Caustic Hound. Vampire Revenant. All right. Rakdos Guildgate. Fun card. and the old Swampy. I will definitely get these out to you, my ninja. He picked all commons, though. Why would you pick all commons? You got to juice it up a little bit, man. You got to spice things up a little bit. All right, I will get those out to you. I'll sign a full art land for you, too, and get it back. So this black is, I believe, for me to keep. We got Magic the Gathering Arena. If you guys don't play this game, you're missing out on life, just saying. I thought it might be a code card there. Oh, I'm doing it backwards. Whoosh, there we go. Oh, starting off with Prowling Caracal. This is perfect because it's like a standard Showdown pack almost. Foil Prowling Caracal, not bad. Carousel, whatever. Luminous Bonds, I do like this creature, especially in draft. You get this in draft, you want to play it. It's a good card. Gear Grafter. That's from one of those special sets. Not even sure the name of it. When enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 color to stop their artifact creature token with flying. Legit. Oh, Woodland Cemetery foil. Looking nasty. Very, very legit. About to rotate. Amara, Soul of the Accord. Ew! I do love her, though, man. I tried making her Celestia deck around her. We're going to see what happens. Never know. But yeah, Soul of the Accord becomes tapped. Create a 1/1 white soldier creature token with lifelink to deuce. Pretty sweet. We got the Island from, I can't think of the name of it, but it's there. And the Saproling token. Really, really cool, man. Thank you so much for sending that out. I never know what I'm going to open from you guys. That was really sweet. And that Amara token. Jenna Load, she's so good, man. She's so good looking. What would you do to that? What would you do? Oh, my gosh. Oh, those elf ears. Oh, those elf ears really get me going. Oh, my God. All right, sorry. And then we got Pokemon Goodness over here. We got the Pokemon Goodness, the Energy token, and a Chaos Tower. Pretty legit. I have no idea what that does, but we have one. There you go. And then let's see what he's got in store for my boy. My son doesn't really watch my videos, so there's that. I don't think he does, at least. I got the Trainer, an Energy, and a Zoomerol. That's a Play-Doh. Oh, it's Play Rough. Oh, gosh. The Crabominable. Crabominable. I don't know how to pronounce these. Gudra Foliage. It's pretty slick. And they foil Vileplume. Oh, he's going to like these. Oh, and whatever that thing is, that looks like it's worth a penny. Pretty penny. Who knows? That thing's crazy, though. What's that? One of these EX things? That's pretty nice. He's going to love this, man. I'll make sure he gets these for darn sure. Thank you very much for sending this out, Greg. Does mean a lot. I'll get this shipped to you this week. I appreciate you, my ninja. All right, guys. Go skadoosh yourself. We'll see ya.